Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all having the most incredible Monday. If this is the first time you're watching my channel, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, who today I am channeling Cher Horowitz from Clueless, or like a chic nerd type deal. I love it. If you want a new messy best friend, me, subscribe. I mean, listen, I give you the tea, I make you laugh, I make you cringe, I do all of it, bitch. So grab a snack, grab a drink, because we gotta talk, bitch, because girl, I have some tea for you, honey. So listen, this is for my Vanderpump reality TV besties, okay? Today it is being confirmed, or it's being, I guess, alleged that Tom Sandoval and Ariana met for the first time after the confrontation, and they filmed a scene for Bravo. And girl, the things that are coming out and all the things that are being said about this meeting are insane. So sources are saying that allegedly Tom Sandoval and Ariana sat down and he actually ended up blaming her allegedly for the affair. So let's take a look at this article, honey, because the more I read about it, the more Mustache, aka Tom Sandoval, gets on my last two nerves, okay? So it says that Ariana walked away from the conversation feeling like she was gaslit by Tom. A source spilled about the confrontation. He gave her several excuses as to why he never copped to cheating. The only reasonable excuse is that Tom lost his mind thanks to what appears to be a major midlife crisis. According to the inside source, says that he allegedly said he was worried how admitting to the cheating would impact Ariana's mental health, especially after she lost her grandmother. It's, first of all, it's so unbelievably insane that Tom is like blaming Ariana for this affair, and for him to use her grandmother as an excuse as to why he was fearful of telling her is probably as disgusting as the affair itself. You know what he's doing, you guys? It's sort of like, obviously it's gaslight, but it's also like, if it wasn't for your grandmother, like, I would have told you long ago, but she died and it really affected you, so I had to cheat behind your back without telling you. Girl, are you kidding me? Are you insane? Like, how is this? Girl, this is not adding up, bitch. 2 + 2 is 4, 5 + 5 is 10. What the fuck is this? Okay, Tom Sandoval mustache, all right. The only thing that doesn't make sense here is that you trying to do karaoke every single night in a band that never was and never will be, okay? That's number one. Number two is, how are you gonna sit there and take the cheap road and blame her mental health and weaponize her mental health and her grief? That is what I'm talking about. Did you not care when her grandmother died and you were allegedly sneaking Raquel in the same house in the room next door while she was sleeping and grieving her grandmother? Girl, this is honestly giving psychopath. Like, I'm so serious. I cannot believe that he had the audacity. Listen, I would have respected him a lot more. First of all, I mean, not do the affair, but had he sat there today and just said, you know what? Yeah, I had the affair. I apologize. It had nothing to do with you. I just liked Raquel, and I was, I was a scared, I was a scared, spineless, piece of shit, right? And I would have been like, all right, well, at least he admitted it. You know what I mean? But Ariana now has to walk away and say, because of my mental health, I hope she obviously doesn't believe him, but, I hope she doesn't walk away thinking, oh, because of my mental health, he was scared to tell me because, he saw me so, he didn't see me so well or mentally strong because I was grieving my grandmother. I just honestly cannot believe the cheap he is so cheap. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know any other words to describe the situation, but just cheap. Because listen, Ariana saying that because of her grief, he didn't know how she was gonna take the cheating, which allegedly has been going on since before BravoCon, okay? Listen, I will tell you guys something. I hope Ariana did not get up from that couch without telling him her 2 cents. I hope that she stood her ground. I hope that she didn't yell. I hope she looked at him straight in the eye and told him off, honey. Because Ariana, listen, bitch, if you don't do it, I will be happy to do it, okay? I have to say that, you know, this whole situation has definitely opened my eyes, and like looking back at things, you know, there's a lot of similarities and a lot of things that, you know, that kind of add up now. And there's this thread going around, you guys, that I'm gonna read to you about all like the similarities and stuff. So let's read this together. A summary of verified tea. And this is from a thread on Reddit called Vanderpump Rules. Okay, so it says, this has been going on as a full-blown affair since at least the summer. They would wear disguises and go on dates. Ariana found out at Tom's show this week his phone fell out of his pocket and she went to pick it up for him so he didn't step on it or lose it. While she had it, she was scrolling through and found a screen recording of Tom on FaceTime with Raquel. She was doing naughty things to herself. Ariana freaked out and everyone at the show apparently found out at that time. The verdict's still out there whether Shorts knew. It continues and says, Ariana knew Sheena was with Raquel as they were filming Watch What Happens Live. Ariana called Sheena and filled her in, but she was mostly looking for Raquel to ask her what the hell was going on. Sheena started yelling at Raquel, asking how she could do this. She then threw Raquel's phone into the street, threw her into a brick wall, and punched her in the face, leaving a bruise and a scratch above her eyebrow. This is all, of course, alleged. This is coming from a Reddit, you know, thing. So, you know, take it at, you know, you believe what you think is real and stuff. I mean, unless you were there, I guess you can't really confirm this is true. So just keep that in mind. The camera's crews rushed to start filming. Tom and Raquel spent Christmas together in St. Louis. The lightning bulbed necklaces are 100% a thing. Tom and Raquel were together today, as this was yesterday. If it's unclear if they were filming. Tom literally feels no remorse and is trying to play the victim. He's saying that they've been having problems for years, and due to Ariana's depression, her grandmother, and then her dog, there were never a good time to end it. Their biggest concern in Coachella, they are both very upset that they can't go this year because they fear they'll get ostracized. They're planning to sell their tickets and go on a trip. So let's just for a second pretend this is real. You know, obviously I don't want to I don't want to discredit anyone. I'm just saying, you know, I was not there, so I cannot confirm this is true. But I'll tell you guys something. If their biggest fear is their Coachella trip, I have to say they honestly both have zero humility. They both have zero class. They both have zero etiquette. They honestly both are very, very, very sad human beings. And I think both of them need serious help. You weaponizing Ariana's depression, her grandmother's passing, her dog, whatever, and using that as an excuse to say, you know, I'll tell her when she's in a good place and a good time. What the fuck? What in the actual fuck, bitch? Like, for real. You know, I would normally joke around and stuff, but this is like so crazy. And, you know, I have to tell you, my husband and I, we've been watching Vanderpump since the very beginning, and I never liked Tom. There was just something about him that I always just got, it always gave me like very eerie vibes. And I knew this was bound to happen. Not exactly this, but I knew he was going to get canceled or something for something, because he just always creeped me out. I don't know about you guys, but anyways, I cannot wait until we can see this. But as much as I like the drama and the tea and stuff, I actually really, really feel I feel very sad for Ariana having to film this, having to talk about this, having to like go through it, and then on camera, of course, because it's contracts and stuff, I'm sure they have to. But it's just sad. But also, I love that it's caught on camera that Ariana can confront him because he publicly humiliated her, and now he's weaponizing allegedly her depression and grief. And that, I hope she just fucking ends him. We know Ariana has it in her, honey. We've seen her in action, baby. I'm smarter than you. I'm prettier than you. Okay. So, anyways, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I would be very, very grateful. And I'll see you guys in my next tea video. Mwah. Bye.